speak on behalf of the 2021 Mandela Washington Fellows cohort, please welcome Charles Gbollie.
Good evening, Honorable Ambassador, distinguished one and all. We feel so much honored to have your presence with us. This is one of the best gifts that we can receive. Your care, your concern, your love, and your support. So on behalf of all the fellows, first I would like to say thank you so much for showing up. All of us are confronted with time, and the fellows who really want to express their words in a way, but we'll also push that quickly. First of all, we feel exceptionally blessed to be counted among those who are alive, because we are currently facing a disaster that has taken millions of lives. More than 4.5 million people have lost their lives as a result of COVID-19. That is close to the population of Liberia. And 700,000 plus of those people are Americans. And we can only say that may their soul rest in peace, and that those of us who are existing have the responsibility to do more. So for us, we want to be grateful to the U.S. Embassy. We want to be grateful to AREX. We want to be grateful to the U.S. government in general for this lifetime privilege granted unto us to participate in this prestigious fellowship. Personally, I made a decision to participate fully in continuous professional development. And since I made that decision in 2019, and perhaps also fellows here, the best thing that happened to us is our participation in the Mandela Washington Fellowship. This is no joke fellowship, because we know it by its standards and principles and the kind of people, the caliber of people that are recruited for this fellowship. For example, the first cohort, there are 50,000 people who show interest, and just to pick 500 people. Our time, we were around 35,000, I'm told, and then to pick 700 people. So we are glad and honored to be among the chosen ones, and that in itself, this is challenge on us. And so I want to say, Jairo, and thank you to my colleagues. Congratulations, applaud yourself for making it through the number. So we are very happy to be among the number. Through this program, we have been empowered in a lot of ways. Through coursework, we have been empowered through mentorship. We've been empowered through professional development. We've also been empowered to engage the community. And this is a lot of trust and confidence that have been placed in us. So we believe that as we have been chosen, we must do everything possible to not let down this confidence that has been reposed in us. We believe that in a way we have been given a lot, and in fact we have been taken on top of a hill. We've climbed to a much upper ladder of life through this fellowship. But as we've climbed this ladder, one thing we've realized, Honorable Ambassador, is that we are now seeing more of the challenges we face today. We see problems in our homes, we also see problems in our communities, we see problems in our country, and we see problems in the world as a result of us being on top of this hill. So even though we've climbed one step of our life by being part of this fellowship, it has just given us a bigger view of what the world faces. And Nelson Mandela is right when he says, after climbing a great hill, one only finds out that there are many more hills to climb. So for us as fellows, we believe we've climbed a hill, but we just realize to ourselves that we have bigger things to climb. So it's no moment for us to rest. It's no moment for us to relax. It's no moment for us to just think that, well, I'm now a fellow, so let me lie down and rest. It is an eye-opener for us to be able to do something positive. The trust that has been given to us, we should not let it down. And we can assure you, on behalf of the fellows, that will be a good example of our society. Before we conclude, we know that we are not alone, even as we push more to do more, because we have the blessing from the embassy. We have the blessing of RX, the U.S. Department of State, and the U.S. government. Because this is not just about this. There are a lot of other opportunities that have already been placed on our lives that we can take advantage of. So even if we feel challenged in any way, we are quite sure that we have the blessing of you standing here and supporting us to see a change taking place in our society. Before I conclude, let me say that, as I said from the start, millions of people have paid the price even to have this country to where it is. Madam Bro, who we respect highly, and many other people have sacrificed for this country, and the younger generation has a responsibility to take on the baton and do more. Our country deserves better. So let me say that to us graduates, our fellows, that indeed people have invested in us. A lot of resources, time, energy have been placed in us. We cannot afford to disappoint these people. We cannot afford to disappoint the time and resources that have been placed before us for us to be the true leaders Africa is meant to have. If we do let them down, of course, then it means that all their efforts, even those who died for us to have some level of stability at this point, will have done it in vain. And so we can't let that be. So finally, I would want to urge us to lead like great leaders we know about. Let's lead like Martin Luther King Jr. Let's lead like Nelson Mandela. Let us lead like Mahatma Gandhi. Let us also lead like Mother Teresa and other great leaders that I can't go on naming, because they paid the price for us to be where we are, and let's do all we can. Thank you once again to the embassy. Thank you all for showing up. We are so blessed to be part of this fellowship. God bless you.